internet language through word embeddings, particularly through Twitter. So kind of the introduction is that word embedding used by Mikolov and et al. Used like unique ways of dealing with many neural network processing problems. So, and then in our case, we saw a lot of tweets. So, and tweets usually convey a lot of different emotions and sentiments, and we saw some opportunities in that sense. And so our proposed approach is, first, we want to use word embeddings, and particularly word2vec and doc2vec, which would use two-layer neural nets. And then following this, we see two different forms of analysis that we can do. The word2vec and doc2vec would create kind of numeric vector spaces, which can be analyzed. So first, we aim to use deep convolutional neural networks on the generated word vector space, where we use convolutional feature maps, which are then processed and put through softmax layer. We also want to utilize tools like add a delta update rule to tune the learning rate and alter the hyperparameters. With this, the final kind of product is we want our model to predict the sentiment of a given tweet. And secondly, what is mostly visualized here is that we want to create both artificial and statistical clusters with our word embedding space and tweet vectors. Doc2vec creates document vectors, which are also generated. And in our case, the document would be tweets. So we can also use those vectors to be clustered on their own. And then these can be visualized with something like a dimensionality reduction technique like TSNE to better show where the clusters exist between tweets and different words in a trained Twitter space. Yeah.